Hi, my name is Antonio Newton, your local realtor and team lead of the Newton Group at Coldwell Banker. And today we're diving into the data of your neighborhood, Dove Park. The purpose of this video is to let you, the homeowners, know what's going on in your community. As a local expert, it's my job to make sure you have the data and the information there. Even though I do a market stats data, this is specifically for your community as a homeowner or as a potential buyer in this area to know what's been trending over the past 6 years. We gathered the data starting back in 2015 because we felt that was going to give us the most accurate picture of the trend that we're seeing in the marketplace. We could have went back a little bit further, but then that also would have kind of skewed the numbers since we know in the beginning of the 2010s we were coming out of the recession. So home prices were down, things were slow, and there wasn't as much movement in the market, and that data would really mess with the numbers in terms of what we're seeing now. And then we didn't want to go back just 2 to 3 years because, starting in 18, we start to see the trend of it really becoming a seller's market. And as we dive into the data, I think you'll see that as well. But before we start, please know that you can catch any of our video content on our YouTube channel at Antonio Newton Realtor. There we have our Time to Talk series, we have our After Coffee series, and then we do a monthly market stats for all of our MLS for the Northeast as well as for Kershaw County. But this is just for Dove Park because it's good to know what's going on in the market, but it's even better to know what's going on in your specific community. So let's dive into the data. So we're going back to Dove Park 2015. There were 10 closed sales for that year. The average price per square foot was $84.04. The average home price was $119,450, and the average actual sale price was $117.9 or $117,905, so almost $118. So not much discount seller was given back in 2015, and we'll see that trend continue as we get to 2020. But what's interesting is the days on the market. The average days on the market in 2015 was 75 days on the market. So once again, average list price was $119,000. Average sale price was almost $118,000. Average days on the market was 75, and the average price per square foot was $84.04 with 10 closed transactions. In 2016, closed transactions went up to 12. The average days on the market went from 75 to 60. The price per square foot went from 84.04 to 90.22. Now, just to let you know, we did round everything to the nearest tenth. So we rounded it. We didn't count the pennies. We just rounded it to the nearest dime. So when you look at that, it increased 7% from 2015 to 2016 in terms of average sales price. And when you look at the average list price, the close price, there was only a 2% discount that sellers were given. So sellers in this community, as a trend, have not given a large discount in terms of list to sell price. And once again, the average days on the market was 60. So in 1 year, that dropped 15 days. Once again, as we start to move to 2017, we see the average days on the market drop to 40. So 20-day difference, almost a month. 20-day difference drop. The price per square footage, there wasn't much of an increase from 16 to 17. It went from $90.22 to $92.27. So we saw a 2% increase. And then once again, the list to sell price pretty much stayed the same. That was a 2% discount. So the average sale price was $130,354, and the average sales price was $127,377. I think I may have mixed that up, so I'm going to just repeat that again. The average list price was $130,354, and the average sales price was $127,377. So just a 2% discount that sellers were given. There were 11 transactions in 2017, average 40 days on the market. Once again, only a slight increase from 2016 at 2% when you look at that price per square footage. So what happened in 2018? 2018, we went from 11 closed sales to 14. We went from $92.27 per square foot to $99.46 per square foot, which is a 7% increase. So just on average, the national increase is anywhere between 3 to 5 to 6%. So this neighborhood over the course of the past 6 years, other than 16 to 17, has been trending above the national average. When you look at the average sales price or the average list price in 2018 was $137,686. The average sales price was $136,707. So virtually full price offers, 1% discount. 16 days on the market in 2018. So in 2017, it was 40. And then we see that when it really, like I said, in 2018, it became that seller's market, average was 16 days on the market. So what happened in 2019? 2019, average days on the market was 14. You know, it's hard to go from 16. 16 is pretty good. And we still increased by 2 days on the market over the course of 2019. When you look at the average sales price, the average list price was $149,681. And the average sales price was $148,050. 1% discount. As like I mentioned, that's been the trend, 1 to 2% for each year. The average price per square footage was $106.94, so almost 107. So that was up 7% from what it did 2018, once again beating that national average. So we really see how aggressive it was in 2019. Well, it had to slow down for the year of the pandemic, right? It did. It did a little. You only had 9 sales, so we see that backed off from 16 in 2019. We only had 9 transactions in 2020. It will only increase to 4%. So the average price per square foot was $111.07. The average days on the market was 18. And when you look at the list price was $155,478 versus the average sales price, which was $156,188. So still not much discount. So how are we doing this year? This year there's only been 3 sales. So that tells me we're way down. We anticipated being down because of the inventory shortage. And if you're like most of the clients that we're working with, you may want to sell because you know you can sell for top dollar, but you don't know where you're going to go. Well, we have this data and there's hidden inventory in our market in communities in the local area that you probably want to be in. So that's what we're doing, is reaching out to those because we have a buyer, a ready, willing, and able buyer who wants to be in your community. So if you want to sell but you don't have a place to go, reach out to us because we have this data on several communities here in our local area with the hidden inventory. And we know, just like this is down, there's people who want to sell. So for 2021, we're up 12% from where we were in 2020. The average sales price is $162,000. Pardon me. The average list price, $162,333. The average sale price was $163,666. So things are actually selling above what they're listed for. The average price per square foot is $125.70. Now remember, for 2020, it was $111. And now for 2021, it's $125.70. 2 days on the market. The average is 2 days on the market, so things are going to sell quick. So you may be scared, you may be intimidated. But let me know the money tree that you're sitting on. So if you bought your house in 2015, you're up 33%. If you bought your house in 2016, you're up 28%. If you bought your house in 2017, you're up 27%. If you bought your house in 2018, you're up 21%. If you bought your house in 2019, you're up 15%. If you bought your house in 2021, you're up 12%. And no doubt that's just a percentage. You've also paid your mortgage down some. So you may be sitting on, like I said, a money tree or some equity, but you may be scared on where you want to go. So let us know if you want to move out of the state. We can connect you with a local realtor wherever you want to go to help you navigate that market. If you want to stay in this local area, let us know because we have data on communities for buyers who want to sell their house that you want to buy. So give us a call and let's have a conversation so we can create a path forward, just like we're doing for our buyers who want to be in Dove Park. But in order for them to capitalize on the opportunity, you got to know the opportunity exists. So here's your video for a neighborhood expert letting you know what's going on in your neighborhood, in your market. So we love to be able to talk with you, connect with you, see how we can make your plans and dreams come true. So give us a call, 803-608-2597. And if maybe you don't want to sell, but maybe one of your neighbors do, give us a call just so we can have that conversation and once again create that path forward for you. 803-608-2597. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, if you want us to do this on another community, please let us know. Make sure you comment, make sure you like and subscribe so that way you get notified of any video content because once again, we have lots of tips and tricks and strategies for home buyers and home sellers in such a challenging market right now. Long gone are the days of just sitting there and waiting for a property to hit the MLS and going to make an offer in a day or two and then waiting for the seller to get back to you and negotiating. Now you need to be ready. You need to know where you're going. You need to know what you're doing. If you got to sell, if you don't have to sell, there's programs and things out there that we can do to help you navigate this market. So I look forward to talking to you soon and thank you so much. Have a great day.